I'm Loki of Literati, and this is called Dark Santa's Secret List. It costed this fatherless man more than stigmata hands to get across this bothered land. Yet still I stand a captain, but not by happenstance. Captain mutiny as such, so my luck is made with opportunity meeting preparation, complete in every waking day I'm blessed to take in. I'll step to creation each day I awaken and embrace what begins with miles to advance, wiles to dance and retile, chances in freestyle. My tongue comes undone from liquid teak, sickened and it's great when I get slick on my feet, quick lick, quick kicks to the teeth with cleats, to candy gore, expanding my war with the span of lore, from infinite ram upstairs, crammed with despair, from randy affairs dismissed with uncanny flare and candle flicks, to mire dispersed for fire burst, like Cerberus drunkenly muttered to the gutter, scowling his derision and howling unbidden, vomiting up an owl brought to unliving for his wisdom. Zombie owls around for what crawls out of the ground. Without a sound, zombie owl catches what he can, crams what he scans, and scats his span. I understand zombie owls, vast, unplanned, sentences like the cowl of Batman, forming independent intentions. Costume come to its own life, a monsoon of strife, like Pygmalion statue, soon after it gains sight. Blues I study when bothered. Usually I choose muddy waters, a mutt from the gutter. Disrupt when I stand up, never shudder. Normandy's Heather and Southside Untethered was my first mother. Mental pollution remains even after scary abuse waned. And that simple truth made a revolutionary's crusade. Spying on darkness, I'm up high with eyes in the sky from a flying carpet. To mark targets with fire flicks like quark splits. Clean to oppress Mephisto with seamless frets. So this flow was used to glean and check. I didn't miss, yo, when I showed I had the means to bless. So a tight quick throw. In this test I snagged an accident and bolted, I guess. Bumped my elbow and blew my bet, rolling the bone, set on the scene to sail and ride away on the first tidal wave's crest. Off my dome I'm showing what's best from my curse, investing in free verse. From the tip of my wit from a Freudian slip, from my tongue's triple dip I'll redefine this. Repressed, sexual, subtextually abrasive, and ineffectual and hence otherwise unsexy word. Retwirled it unfurls to something closer to fit. Freudian slip is now realigned, redefined, and refiled as I wish. Sigmund Freud? Looking up a woman's slip. That old flit distracted the lasses quick to kiss ass and grab a bit of tit before absconding with our slips. And the dress he found, left on the ground, Freud put the slip and dress back on and danced around, a lewd maneuver like J. Edgar Hoover. So stressed his internal world was invested as a closet cross-dresser. Check the records for sure. His life was a checkered wreck with no cure. Dug into other people's past, cut a deal to bug rooms concealed, drug them out into street to put them on blast. Thunderous blare, but like Freud's hidden tie back the tube like a cooter, J. Edgar Hoover was also a wonder to dare, prancing to groove in women's underwear. Why do so many who seek to sexually repress come out all wrecked and messily expressing looming unending womb envy, showing mental disease and dressing to juxtapose while outwardly threatening to expose? Even Joseph McCarthy on a lark or three switched under as a sub. No malarkey, a fucking sub. That self-righteously indignant rubbed out something distinctly innocent, lives in a blur as a modern-day Spanish Inquisitor communist witch hunter. But switched this shit under because behind the scenes that he, his own jackass self-created, McCarthy found the gleaming allure of a dominatrix and then got on his knees to beg his mistress and paid for this, leaving her a tip. So often the same playlist pops in, where mind-trap manipulators find a table to strap, question, and escalate to see what developments escape. Shadows behind mental rape. No jape, it's clearly their weary outlet to allow something those fuckers despised. Something that hides in fallow fields to rise, just behind the shallow disguise. Other screams don't feed the demon's needs. You can't feel what's missing within from someone else's pain on your own whim. Hiding like lichens, inner demons don't just stop with a shout. They pop and then claim control and clout. Because writhing like tapeworms, demons eat their way out, deciding it's their fate to churn and take over, turn and recreate, break the mold of the host like an egg. New rules, new tools like the hidden school of The Hague, still playing out hands across the land laid in ancient days. But that's not all an utterance to provoke, that's just what I spoke from myself being the host of so many feeding demons. Daily I'm needing to be shuddering off my yoke, to self-invoke a schooner without a rudder. I hadn't misspoke, no choke, zoom for sure, the schooner for an ocean of dreams scoping this scene. I'll fast roll across astral and zoom across a bridge of smoke. Raise the animation of any land across this space we're in and rephrase with lucid imagination. Stealthily rewelded statements from a wealth of self-education, learning every day and discerning faces on the fucking pavement. Turning grades from every claim laid and blazing haze across the nation and come back spinning to say this one again. The beasts feed on their own host. If you got a burning soul churning more than most, past the dead like that moment of time unsaid, where bread becomes toast. You can't yearn to fill that hole with other folks to roast. It only comes out worse in the curses that run ahead of your shit, like fetishes. And if you're corrupt with this, expect I won't let up the issue in every missive, but finish it with cred to fit. CD graffiti, like secrets hidden away, are the easiest weaknesses behind any evil players. I don't wish for this list. Scamper your wits and remember to ask Dark Santa for this.